name is Brittany Allyn, and today on Savor the Flavors, I'll share with you my recipe for a raspberry almond salad. I enjoy making my own salad dressings and then sort of tailoring the toppings to go along with them. Think of this as a recipe, but also think of it as a formula that you can use to incorporate your favorite flavors. We're going to start with the dressing, and I like to mix it on in a liquid measure like this. Here I have a 1/4 cup of raspberry preserves, and for this I like to use the seedless preserves. Now think of this as a great place to start incorporating your favorite flavors. If you didn't like raspberry, of course you could use blueberry, strawberry, even orange marmalade. And so we're just going to put this in there. And here I have a sweetener. This is liquid raw sugar, and you find this in the grocery store near the other sugars. I like it because it has a nice depth of flavor, but also it dissolves very easily. And I've got 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon here. And then we need some vinegar because this is a vinaigrette. Do you ever go to those stores where they sell the fused and infused olive oils and vinegars? I love those places, and I'm always looking for ways to incorporate them in my recipes. Today, I have a raspberry-infused white balsamic vinegar. Now, here you could also tailor your vinegar to go with your preserves. Make this your own, right? I've got 2 tablespoons of the raspberry-infused balsamic. Now, also, if you didn't have a fancy infused balsamic, just a regular red wine vinegar is a great substitute here too. Now here I have a 1/4 teaspoon of ground mustard, and we're going to use an 1/8 teaspoon of salt and a few turns of black pepper, like that. And we're just going to mix all of this together. Actually, I think we're going to whisk it, combine all of that. And then we're going to stream in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And that is our dressing. How simple is that, right? Now we're going to talk about the greens. I already have mine washed and dried. For this I like a 50-50 blend of spring mix and also spinach. Whenever I'm composing a salad, I always like to add some sort of fresh herb because I find that it just adds that little extra something special to it. You can use tarragon or parsley, and today I'm actually going to use some scallions, which are not an herb technically, but I'm going to use them like one. And we're just going to use the green part of 3 scallions, and we'll save these for some other use. And I'm just going to cut them on the bias like this. Okay, and then we'll just take those and sort of sprinkle them across our greens, get them all mixed in there. And we're going to put this aside, do a little cleanup here before we continue. And it's time to dress our salad. Now, I always like to dress my salad right before I serve it. And the best way to do that is to use a bowl just like this. And you just want to lightly coat the greens. Don't overdress it. And I just like to take a little bit of it, and our dressing that is, and pour it into the bowl like this. And then we'll take our greens, and we'll take about half of them at a time and drop them into the bowl. And then just sort of turn them lightly like this. And as you're doing that, the greens will pick up the dressing from the bottom of the bowl, and they'll get nice and evenly coated. Okay, that is looking good, and then we're just going to take it and turn it out onto our platter. Just like that. Get it on there nice and pretty. And then we'll repeat with the remainder. Once the salad is all dressed, it's time for the toppings, and this is really my favorite part. Here I have some celery and little leaf there, and I've cut this on the bias just like I did the scallions because I think it looks pretty. I've got about a 1/3 cup here. Celery has a real subtle flavor, but also distinct, and I love the crunch of this. Okay, and I have some feta cheese. I've got about a 1/4 cup, and we'll just sort of sprinkle that on top. This adds a nice saltiness to the dish. Get it all out there. And the almonds in our raspberry almond salad. Here I have some slivered almonds. I think they are so elegant. I love the flavor and the texture in this. And again, about a 1/4 cup. And lastly, we have some fresh raspberries. I have about 6 ounces of fresh raspberries here. Just kind of place those on top of the salad. The salad is impressive for any occasion. Oops. There we go. I hope this inspires you to create your own salad dressings and toppings to go along with it, but also perhaps to savor the flavors of my raspberry almond salad.